What's going on, y'all? My name is Tommy. Welcome back to the channel. This week on Wednesday Afternoon Worship, we're breaking out Lost Omens, Impossible Lands to talk about Achilles. Yes, that's right, buddy. Yeah, to talk about Vineshvakhi. If you like him, what you're seeing, like, subscribe, ding the bell. Stay caught up on all your stuff. For now, let's dive in. Okie dokie. So I think we're just going to start this one right off with a quote. In the pursuit of righteousness, one will suffer 10,000 little deaths. Those of purity will accept this torment and emerge, knowing every danger the world might cast upon them, while those who flee like cowards from their task will know only their mortality. I feel like that's literally a quote from somewhere that I'm not aware of, or it's what a Garlean says before their boss fight in a Final Fantasy raid, or it's what a Hell Knight says. But it's a story that sticks well for this particular deity. A very, very, very long time ago, Vineshvakhi was told by the gods to protect a vault. They could never look at what was inside it. They had to protect it. It was super, super important. They also knew that the Asuras, who I feel like we're gonna have to do a video about because there's a lot there. These folks, for now, short answer, would be coming for it. And so they did, in a three-pronged attack led by Gavidia the Numberless, Taraxen the Wakener of Wrath, and Boga the Treasurer. It was a huge fight. The literal heavens opened up about it. But in the end, the last of the three Asura Ranas was the one that was able to defeat Vineshvakhi, turning their literal own hand to open the door. As this happened, as hand was turning to open the door, they cut each finger from the hand rather than do the thing. I feel like hack off at the wrist, maybe easier. From these 6 fingers were born the Calicangs. That's another video for later, isn't it? There's going to be a lot of content come out of this book, but Vineshvakhi is lawful neutral. They allow lawful good and lawful neutral for follower alignments. Their divine font is to harm. Off the top of my head, I can't think of a lawful neutral deity who is just harm and doesn't also heal. In the comments, you can correct me. Their divine ability is Con or Wiz. Their divine skill is Intimidation. They provide access to the domains of duty, lightning, pain, and protection, with the alternate domains of change, knowledge, and secrecy. Clerics of Vineshvakhi may cast Mage Armor as first level spells, enlarge as second level spells, or Chain Lightning as a 6th level spell. His edicts are to protect holy people, places, and treasures, sacrifice common comforts and mortal joys for the sake of your charge. Anathema is to abandon your post, fail to protect your charge, or willingly suffer corruption over death or grievous harm. Yeah, no, they hit that one right on the head. However, favored weapon longsword, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I think that kind of sucks. Like, here's the art again. Longswords, those are not. Those look like Kopesh's. But there are so many swords printed in Lost Omens and Impossible Lands that are from Vudra that I think would have fit way better than just like the standard issue, here go this. Clerics of Vineshvakhi who cast Avatar. I've said that a bunch. Divine Sorcerers could do it too. Don't worry about it. If you cast this fucking spell, you gain a speed of 70 feet, airwalk, a shield with a hardness of 15 that cannot be broken, because it cannot be damaged. I guess it could be broken by certain spells. Whatever. A longsword, I'm calling it Kopesh because those mostly look like Kopesh. Fight me, internet. With a reach of 15 feet, that does 6d8 plus 6 slashing or piercing damage. No ranged option. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of times in these deities, what I'm seeing is concepts that are locked to things you can't often bring to the table in a more palatable fashion. Like, this has Hell Knight aesthetic without Hell Knight edge. This has the notion that one must suffer a little bit of pain now for more gratification later without it. Go away, Zonkuthon. We didn't ask for you. Severing an appendage for the good of us all gives me big Regathiel vibes as well, and I'm pretty here for that. I also really, really, really like the reorganization of power that's obviously happening here. Like, Asura Ranas kind of fall in that awkward space between, like, the Tarask, say, and beings like Imperial Lords or Demon Lords. In 1E, they'd have been like CR 22, 23 creatures. which means high-level adventurers could take them. Because this is a true deity, we presume that it takes true deities to fight true deities again, and to speak frankly, a bunch of munchkins couldn't cheese their way through it. Which, for the sake of the system, I'm super here for. I also really like Vineshvakhi's take on lawful neutral, as like nothing else matters. The pain that I'm going to be taking, yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. For the preservation of order, for the preservation of like absolute law, one has to accept a lot of things that a lot of other deities would not be here for. They're a cold deity, not like your neutral goods who are going to shield you from all the bad things that are going to hurt you. Or like stereotypically lawful good paladin gods. I feel like the energy is so often, go, fight the hard thing. I empower you to do this, and I will shield you from harm. Vineshvakhi feels so much more like, go, do the hard thing, suffer. You will need the suffering to build the pain tolerance for the more sufferable things later. That speaks of Pathfinder power creep too. Feels very distinctly the person you call when you need shit done, but you don't want to deal with the Hell Knights. That's where I'll leave it today. What do y'all think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.